Hello and welcome to my non-league and beyond save with Weymouth FC. It's episode 85 and it's a transfer window special. So here we go, back with a transfer window special. The last episode was tough to take. Go watch it. It was definitely tough to take because spoilers alert coming up. I thought we could do it. All we had to do was beat Liverpool at Anfield. It sounds so simple. I knew it was going to be hard. I knew Liverpool are far, far too good. But I did have that hope and belief that we could do it. But we were just terrible on the day. Alderton did finish top goal scorer in the league with 29 goals. I won Manager of the Year. Stupid picture. I need to change that. Team of the Year. Alderton has gotten the Team of the Year up front with Haaland. Absolutely amazing. You can see all these Liverpool players. This guy's really, really good. They've got another great player, but he's not in the Dream 11. But they've actually got some aging players as well. 32, Casado, Fernandez, 33. So, hopefully, they won't be as good this year. And Haaland, surely Haaland, he's 33 as well. But look at that. He still looks amazing. So, Man City still straight be up there as well because they're just far too good. So normally come back for the supporter profile. Just thought I'll show you them little bits. So let's get to the supporter profile now. And here it is. We've gained 401.4k followers on social media. We've got 1.5 million now. Play attacking football, play direct football, play counter-attacking football, play entertaining football, and attempt to avoid relegation from the Premier League. We don't need to accept that. That's good. Club vision, what do we have? Play high tempo pressing football, they're delighted. Play possession football, pleased. Make the most of set pieces, disappointed. And I agree. Free kicks, corners, we need to score more goals. Whatever in the wage budget. Be competitive in the Champions League. Lisa says finish mid-table now. I was going to say, if that would have said be competitive in the Champions League and attempt to avoid relegation from the Premier League, I would have said what's going on. So that's okay. Be competitive. Finish mid-table now. Challenge for the FA Cup. Flipping out, they want a bit for next season. Next season, the season after. My contract expires mid-table. Right, that's all good. Finances wise, I think I've already showed you the finances. 57 million. We're about 150k under the wage budget. I do have a couple of transfers coming in. You know about last episode if you've seen it. Aurelio Martin coming in. Adam Perat. Hopefully, we're still waiting for that one to go. And then Moreira also coming in. Looks like a good youngster. Right, what do I need? Let's go to the tactic. Let's clear this team out. Let's clear out the players that I feel need to go. I'm still not convinced about left back. I'm not convinced about right back. I like Cortez. Centre back. Brito and Vilman, I don't mind. I think they're okay. They're good. Left hand side, I've got the new guy coming in. I could really put him in there now. Grippier was pretty poor, but Ibra will play there. Ukoni, I wasn't too pleased about him either. Not bad. 6 goals, 12 assists, 7.01. Yeah, just some of these players, they turn up when we play against the poor teams, but they don't turn up when we play against the really good teams. They're not big time players, and that's what I need. I need the players that are going to turn up when we're playing Man United, Man City and Liverpool, for sure. So I think we're keeping there at the moment in time. But that is it. So that's what I think I need. Obviously, we've got our transfer coming in, the youngster, the wonder kid. All of these, let's have a look who we've got here. Vieira, right back. We could keep him. We've got 2 right backs. Sell one of them maybe if I can find a top tier one. Topez. Maybe I should have sold him when an offer come in for him. Instead, I offered him a new contract. I do like him, but I don't know if I love him. Arida. Okay. As a backup. Yeah, like Van Commer, Fuentes. Maybe it's time for Fuentes to go. He's 31 now. I think he is. He's been brilliant for the club. Absolute 1.6 million. A real good piece of business. He hasn't had the average ratings that you would hope for, but 6 goals. Last season, not too bad as well. He's like a super sub. So I think he's done really well. This one's been very disappointing. Really, really disappointing. So if I can get 30 million for him, who wants him? Let's have a look. I can't. It's not coming up. Someone wants him. If I can sell him for 30 million, that'd be fantastic. And then, yeah, and this guy, he's injured for 5 to 7 weeks. I might sell him as well. He looks amazing, but just something about him that's not... Well, maybe I should just play him in midfield. His natural position is a ball playing defender cover, but maybe I should play him in midfield. Right, you know what we're after. Priorities, left back, right back, centre back. And that's covered. So, defensively, stronger. We need to be stronger defensively and attacking wise. If I can pick up another player that can play in all 3 of these positions, that'd be fantastic. Right. Time for me now to keep on... time for me now to go on the lookout. So the transfer of Adam Parat, the kid that was just waiting to come in. We've offered him a contract, just waiting and waiting and waiting. It got rejected because it's saying I can't sign more than 6 players under the age of 21 in one season. But I want this for the following season, so I put another offer in. And I just want to try and get this over the line for next season transfers. Saying about transfers, we have got, you can see I'm working on a load. If I go back to the homepage, if I go into the inbox, if I get there, Fuentes is going for 8.75 million, going to Mexico. I think that's a good bit of business, considering he cost us 1.6 million. A good servant over the years, and that's not a bad price at all. 31 years of age, 8.75 million. Not bad at all. Well, I'm absolutely gutted. Adam Paret, the kid, 18 years of age, gone to Villa for 20 million. If only they would have put this on next year's transfers, it would have been absolutely fine. This is a really, really big miss because he looks absolutely phenomenal. It is the length of June and I've still not really found anyone decent, which is a bit of a worry. I'm just about to spend 28 million on the right back. Omer Diaby, he's 25 years of age. He's going to come from Leeds. I think that's a good bit of business. I really like the look of him. Good acceleration, agility and stuff. He could play maybe on the right hand side as a veteran winger. But I want to play him as a wing back. Can he play wing back attack? Wing back support? 3-star? Sure, he looks really good. 4-star potential, but just looking at all of them, and I've compared him to other right backs. He is better than them. But 28 million's a lot of money. I'm gonna accept it. Crazy. That might be crazy. Gonna accept it. We've got 86 million. 28 million's got to come off of that. If I go to transfer news as well, we have sold a couple of players. Cabral's gone for 1.5, good race of 1.9 million. But there is some players on the way out that just haven't gone yet. And Nani is going to Norwich for 18 million. It's just not gone through. I've accepted it. He should be going, but it'll be coming through later on. So we've got a really good right back in now. If I take a look at the squad, he's obviously not going to be there, but we've got a right back in. Let's just put Vieira there. So I got a right back in that I wanted. We've got the youngster left winger, inverted winger. He should be in now as well. If I can find him. Here he is, Aurela Martin. Let's have another look at him, see if he's as good. He's got loads of potential. 5'5". That's what we're looking at. I need a central defender and a left back. That is the main thing I'm after now. Yeah, it's what I'm after. I've got a lot of money to spend, so hopefully you should better pick up 2 more players, and some more players might be on their way out. So yeah, fun times ahead. It's the 1st of July, a little update, all the players in and out, starting with the players in. So Diaby, you saw him come in for 28 million. Also in is a left back in Kiba Sidibe. A not bad left back, not bad at all. Will he start or will it be Dos Santos? Time will tell. Also in is Luke O'Neill on a free transfer. This is just money in the bank for him. He's got some good potential 4-star. And if I just bring him in on the free, years down the line, we'll sell him. Players out, if we go and have a look, we've got a lot of players going out. I think you saw Cabral, the backup keeper, go for 1.5, 1.9 million. That reminds me I need to find another backup keeper. And Nani's coming in for... Nani went out for 18 million to Norwich. I think my face is in the way, so I'm going to pull it up. 18 million to Norwich. A bit of profit on him. He's been a good little player through the seasons, but we don't really need him no more because and he's unhappy as well. Castro went for 26 to 31.5 million on add-ons, so that's a good bit of business. A lot of profit on him. Also, I've got to keep going back. Also, Fuentes went for 8.75 million. I think I mentioned this one. He's gone. Also, who else has gone out? Pennell went out on loan, and Van Commer, the left back, went for 14.75 million. Could raise to 18.75, I think it is. Yeah, so that's a good bit of business. That's why we brung Sidibe in from Torino also. So we've got Dos Santos and Sidibe at left back, and Van Common's gone out the door. That's really about all I can tell you about. 75 million in the bank. We've got a lot of money to spend. If we look at the team, let's take a look now. Let's just do a quick pick. So who do you think the best team is without restrictions? There we go. So they've got Sidibe, Diaby. See, I'm not too sure about his centre back, Kovacevic. I'm really not too sure about. He's a wonder kid. I think I'm going to need someone really to play. He can play, but I think he's going to be more backup. Denise, Ibra, Yukona, Adolton. Yeah, not much has changed really up front, and that's the way it was going to be. I do think I might play that Martin over there though, the youngster that's come in. Anyone else really coming that's going to be should be playing? Not really. Arrizabalaga will be back up for Alderton, and he's not a bad little player. Went out on loan to Plymouth, done okay, 17 goals in the championship. That's all right. So he will play back up to Alderton. Alderton will always start. So I need a backup goalkeeper, and I really need a centre back, a top tier centre back. I have been looking. I put some offers in. Here we go. So I've got a youngster joining, 3.6 million, really good potential later on, 17 years of age. So Tom Stansfield from Norwich, put an offer in for him. I really like the look of him. I just wish, I wish he was taller. That's the only thing that really puts it a bit of a, I'm not too sure about. He's got one cap for England as well. He looks amazing. Don't get me wrong, he looks absolutely amazing. So he might come in if we can get him in. Or Paul Scholl from Real Madrid. I wish his tackling was a bit more, but he's got the height. Yeah, either one of them two, I think would be a really good partner for Cortez. He signed a new contract because clubs are sniffing around. So his minimum release clause now is 58 million. I think it was about 45 or something. Still quite cheap. Yeah, either one of those two. I think I prefer the Real Madrid guy. But it's just his tackling. Either one of those two. Maybe both of them. I've got the money. So maybe both of them two come in and we might sell a couple of other defenders. There is another defender I was looking at. Yusuf. I really like the look of him. Let's do this again. But he didn't want to. So that all got accepted. But when it comes to contracts, he didn't have no interest in joining us. Our reputation's still pretty much the same. 3.5. Actually, Continental 4-star. Okay, we've gone up a bit now. Okay, so now he might join. Because now we're 4-star. Because it wasn't this. Previously, a few weeks back, before the 1st July, it wasn't this. It was still 3.5. But now we've got Continental. Right, great. So he might come in now. Should I get him? See, he's more for the future. I might get him. Listen, this is the plan. Him and one of the other two. Yeah, to bring 2 centre-backs in. Just something about Stansfield. I do really like him, but it's just that height. Or Skull. Yes. I think that's good. I mean, that's what we're looking at now. One of those two's coming in. Anything else to tell you about? Just some coaches and job offers and scouts and stuff like that. That is it. That is really basically about it. I do like to look at this guy as well. Wish his acceleration was a bit more on pace. Do like him a bit pacey. So we'll see. Got looking around, see what I can see. What do you look like? No, nothing special. Liverpool ain't going to want to sell their best players, are they? Wish they would. Man United 75 to 87 million. He's not bad. I've got the money, maybe just about. But we want to bring in some centre backs. Right, that's it. Give me. What was the first game of the season? I was going to say, give me two. The Champions League draw ain't been made either yet. So surely we'll be in the qualifying round. So that could be the first games. Because we did qualify for the Champions League. So that could be the first games. If not, the first episode actually will be Southampton and Leicester. But I think we'll be qualifying for the Champions League. That might be the next episode. But they're only halfway through this episode. I'm feeling like it's the end because I'm going to cut it here and come back tomorrow and start refilming this because it's been a long day for me. So for you, it's going to be seconds. For me, it's going to be the next day. So it's day 2 for me. Put the shirt back on, raring to go. I did sign 2 central defenders. I showed you 3. I said I'll make my mind up what 2 will come in, and Yusuf, the 19-year-old, is one of them. Cost me a lot of money, 26 million, could raise to 31 million, and in the end, I went for Tom Stansfield over the Real Madrid player Skull. I really like the look of him, and the main thing is he was homegrown. I know he's only 5'10", which really, flipping out. He's not had the best seasons, has he? But that's because he's in a Norwich team. Now he's in a team like us, he will play a lot better, he says, hopefully. Vieira's gone out on loan to Marseille because we've got too many right backs. And he's also, I don't know if I can find it, but he's also a wonder kid as well. I didn't realise. There he is, media description, wonder kid. So he's gone out on loan just because we've got too many right backs. I need him to play some games. What else to tell you about? Finances are looking a little bit dodgy now, 16.8 million. But I do need to maybe sell 1 or 2 central defenders. The team I'm looking at, this is our best team, I reckon. It's Guerrera, Sidby, Cortez, Stansfield, Diabate, Brito, Vilman, Martin, Ebo, Yacona, and Alderton up front. In replacements, if any of these players aren't playing, I've got Ambrose to play right back, Dos Santos to play left back, or maybe Dos Santos might be first choice. I got Rida and Yusuf and Brown. So Yusuf, we spent a lot of money on, so he's definitely going to be back up. So I need to sell Brown or Rida. As someone's interested in Rida, I imagine it'd be him. Good value as well. If I can get 25 million anywhere close to that, would be fantastic. I do need a really good now attacking. I think defensively, I'm fine now. Wouldn't mind another player that can play along here. Would be fantastic. Alderton, amazing, and Arrizabalaga will be back up for him. Hopefully that'll be good enough. He looks good enough. Right. Like I say, we're going to look for attacking player and sell Rida. So it's 8th of July. I've still got a long way to go to the opening game of the season. So I will see you in a second. So I just wanted to show you this. Top goal scorer odds. So this is how good the strikers are now in 2034. Haaland is still amazing and he looks amazing. He's odds on favourites to be the top goal scorer in the league. Then you got Ashton for Newcastle. Looks amazing. 22 years of age. And then you got Moulyon. That's how you say his name. Finishing amazing. Just looks absolutely awesome. There's some really good players. Grunwald, decent, really good. Then we got Alderton. He's in there. He looks okay. He maybe looks a bit different to the rest of them. He's not quite as good. And Santis for Newcastle. Newcastle got 2 fantastic strikers. How they're not winning the league with them 2 players is unknown to me. Right, 29th of July and we're getting there. I finally made it. It's the 12th of August. It's the opening game of the season and only one more player came in. I still need a backup keeper and I'm really looking for an attacking midfielder as well. This one's on loan. Going to cost 1.5 million, but the kid looks amazing. Going to call him Vanauchi, Swiss, 18 years of age. He's going to be playing defensive midfield. Backup or first team, I'm not quite sure. Valuing him is a lot. He does look very good. Players that have gone up. We sold a load of youngsters that really weren't going to play but had some really good value in them. So you saw, I think I spoke about Vieira going out on loan. Obi went to Olympiacos. 8.5 could raise to 10.5 million, I think it is. 10.75 could raise to. Rida went to Celtic for 14 million. Good bit of business. We didn't need him no more. Jambo's going out on loan with a fee of 1.5 million. Pearson went for Genk. Could raise to 15.25 million. So good bit of business. 13.75 up front. So, and Robson Brown went to Celtic for 8.5 million. Did I just say Rida went there as well? Yes, so there defensively, Celtic, I've got Brown and Rida. That's actually a really good partnership for the Scottish League. That would be amazing. If we take a look at the best team, I've already selected it. I said I've selected it. Left-hand side. It still keeps me wanting to put Denise out there. But I am going to go Martin. That, I think, is the best 11. I really want another player to come across here, but I just can't find anyone better than these guys. I can find someone as good as From. But what's the point? I might as well just keep From. I was thinking about selling him. Might as well just keep him. There's no point. Croupier, I tried to sell him a few times. No one was really interested. He didn't have a very good season for us. 6.71. Could be first season jitters. Hopefully second season be much better. And yeah, I'm happy. I think I'm happy. just like I say, backup goalkeeper, I need to get someone. Squad is looking a little bit low, but like we got the first of the end of August, 1st September to find some more players. The opening game of the season is against Southampton and Leicester, and that will be in the next episode. Champions League football. Do we go straight? We must go straight through to the group stages because we finished third in the league. If we finished fourth, I think then we would have had to qualified. I think those are the rules. Thank you so much for watching this Transfer Window special. It's took me 2 days, always a long one. We still do have a bit of finances to go. 47 million, well under the waste budget. Season preview, let's check that as well. Before I was going to go, let's check out the season preview. Season preview, we are predicted to finish 9th. Not bad at all. And our best performers is the goalkeeper Guerrero and Brito, who's recently signed a new contract on 85k a week to 2039. Now I am going. Now that is it. If you can leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done already on this video, I'd really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next episode where hopefully we can start off with a couple of wins against Southampton and Leicester.